15th August 2014, a new ray of hope dawned upon India when our beloved Prime Minister announced the launch of not just a scheme, but a dream. Yes, we are talking about the Pradhan Dhan Yojana, a scheme that aims at providing to all citizens of the country, especially to the poorer masses, a bank account, credit facility, insurance cover and a debit card. Perhaps अच्छे दिन वाकई आने वाले हैं. So we are essentially talking of a meager 243 million bank accounts for a staggering 1.25 billion population, highlighting a scanty 40% household penetration. The persistent rural-urban divide makes the situation even more alarming. Built around prospects of allowing the poorer sections to avail subsidies, insurance cover and overdraft facilities, the so-called Mera Khata Bhagya Vidhata program promises to tackle this very problem. So much so that it promises to be laying the foundation for a cashless economy. A tangential goal was to improve the speed and efficiency of the state subsidies to the farmers, which currently gets depleted in the web of middlemen, leading to mass-scale corruption. The scheme certainly promises to paint a beautiful picture. Over the next couple of minutes, we intend to analyze Dhan Yojana from varied viewpoints and bring on board the views of multiple stakeholders, from policymakers to the actual beneficiaries, and try to demystify the rhetoric.
For demystifying the rhetoric, we have interviewed policymakers, academicians, bankers, and the local population of rural area. We have received mixed responses about the viability of the scheme. Mr. Tamal Bandhopadhyay, the celebrated journalist and advisor of Bandhan Group, which got the bank license recently, is of the view that this scheme is making right noises. However, he cautioned that the scheme is not having a financial viability and can result in huge drainage on state as well as bank's exchequer. He is also of the view that just in order to fill numbers, where accounts have been filled and this is resulting in duplicate accounts. Therefore, he suggested that the scheme execution has to be improved much more appropriately. Professor Samir Barua, again a very celebrated name and a former director of IMA who has worked extensively in this area, is also of the view that this scheme should have been launched gradually. Embarking upon a journey of opening 10 crore plus account in just 5 months is going to create an execution problem, is what he is of the opinion. He also suggested that this scheme has been launched without understanding in totality the financial viability, the execution problems, and such scheme shall never be implemented by an executive fiat.
The Dhan Yojana is more hype and less substance.
Mr. Sunil Pant, former Chief General Manager of State Bank of India, who has also worked extensively in this area, is of the opinion that low-cost IT models and understanding the financial products which will sell in rural market are the key necessity before the scheme can be launched properly. He is of the view that this scheme requires support not only from IT technology but also from financial literacy. These celebrated names have suggested one thing in common, that though the scheme is very apt for the Indian circumstances at present, however, its success will depend upon how well it is executed and how well it is thought through.
After hearing the views of the movers and shakers in the industry, let us focus on some facts. As per the PMJDY official website, 97% of the households in the country are covered and an impressive 100% Gujarat. Wow, that got us curious, and we interviewed few ladies in Meghani Nagar in Ahmedabad, where surprisingly many households don't have any bank accounts. Various reasons are there, such as no identity proof, but the key one is that people are not aware about the scheme itself. This poses a big question mark on the 100% guarantee that is given on the website. Hence the concerns of many that the scheme is becoming a mere number-centric game rather than pushing the financial agenda is true. Maybe. Further, our research indicates that this scheme is aimed at addressing the need of 42% of the population, which at this stage use unorganized sectors for loans and other facilities. And also it aims to lay the foundation of a cashless society. This scheme can form a backbone of an emerging country like India. However, there are concerns to be allayed, such as fake accounts, hawala or money laundering scams. Already we know that IB has issued a red flag for Aadhaar. Further, duplicate accounts and overdraft facility without proper checks and balances can result in more NPS for the banking sector. To conclude, we finally feel that Dhan Yojana is a very ambitious scheme, but it needs support of 3 pillars, which is financial literacy, technological advances, and a very viable business model. Thank you.